Welcome everyone to the Installation Design Showcase Deconstructed. We're going to go over all the 4 vignettes that have come together that the installers have been busily working on and the designers have designed, and I'm going to give the designers the opportunity to talk about their inspiration and the installers the opportunity to discuss the process and working with all the materials from our sponsors. My name is Elena Grant. I'm with Covering Show Management, and I'm so glad you've joined us for this exciting review of the Installation Design Showcase. I'm going to start with our retail space, which was designed by the AIA Las Vegas team. The designer was Eric Roberts, was installed by Superior Tile and Stone, and I have with me Bob Herman from Superior Tile and Stone. I'm going to turn it over to these gentlemen to talk about their space.
All right, well, first off, AIA Las Vegas is very proud to have been a part of this, this great installation and the efforts that went into making these 4 spaces. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank our tile sponsor, Florum Tile. It's a fantastic product that we are really happy and excited to work with. And my design team, Dennis Pinars and Jenny Pinars, they're somewhere out there just getting here. But to walk you through briefly what we did at the space, our idea was to keep it as simple as possible. And the great team from Superior Tile will tell you that simple doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't have any complexity to it in the actual final completion of it. And they've done a fantastic job really bringing our vision out into something that you can see. Our idea was that the tile is generally a square, and you deal with a square, and what could we do with cubes and the push-pull between cubes and with a slight raising of the floor here to bring about a retail space. Generally, we don't think of retail spaces as a tile-friendly or a stone-friendly environment, and we wanted to take that challenge on and show that tile and stone is something that can be used in retail environments and can be used very well in a retail environment. So our space, we're using the Galaxy Piers and Gems line from Florum Tile, and we've tried to accentuate multiple tiles from those lines on how they can be used for the interplay of color, shape, and texture within this space. The simple point of sale area, we felt that we could emphasize that with a light colored with the pier line that would be elevated off the floor and revealing the Galaxy Nero colored tile underneath. And then we use Gems tile, this glass tile, as a highlight throughout. And if you get a chance when you're walking through, take a look at the detailing that's been done by Superior Tile on these 2 pieces. It's exquisite. These are art pieces that I think you'd want in your house. So if you need them, call Superior. But I definitely want Bob to come up and talk about how this went together and some of the challenges there. So Bob, if you want to come on up and...
Hello, my name is Bob Herman, and I'm with Superior Tile and Stone, and we're quite excited to be a big part of this event and put this thing together. And I got to thank some special people. First of all, Eric, your design team, and to have this project for us to do is just great, and we thank you very much. I'll tell you a little bit how this started. We started several months ago, putting it together with an idea of Eric, how to design the tile, and there's some really key people that helped us come together. And the first person I have to thank is John Cox at Cox Tile. John, you coordinated, you kept us all together, kept working. We got a project done because of you. Thank you. Now, before we talk about the sponsors, and they're important, the most important guys for us in this group are my guys that work through the job. I'd like them to come up here. Robert, Victor, Jason, Juan, come on up here. You guys did the work. You did a phenomenal job, and thank you very much. Thank you, guys. And then today, these guys were back on the job site working. You know, they're set to go. But you guys did a phenomenal job under some very interesting circumstances with lots of people watching them. And it's because we have great employees that are well-trained, we can do this type of work. So thank you. Now, we've done some interesting work up here. You all had a chance, I hope you had a chance to look at it. It's not really as simple as it appears. There's not too many full tiles up here. We've used, with great help from DeWalt, the tool manufacturers, and ETM. We've had a lot of cutting. If you look at here, most of the tile here is cut. There's some special cuts. I do, like Eric said, I'd like you to come up and take a look at these stands. These are a work of art with miters on every corner, compound miters, absolutely phenomenal job. And we'll make them for you if you want more. Then our other sponsors have been USG, supplied us all of the backing we need. We got here on early Sunday morning. It was nothing but a plywood hole. And these guys created this, starting with the USG backer board. We used all the Latticrete products for adhesion and, of course, form for the tile. And they've become a phenomenal project. So I think, who have I missed so far? We've been quite lucky. We get to work with some great other tile companies in the area. We're the local guys. We're guys from around the country, from Northern California, Phoenix, all over the West. We have Art Craft. Who's the other guys got? Sort of Lambert Tile. Heritage Tile. These guys, you get some special projects. We just get to be first to talk about it, so we're a little lucky. You guys, thanks for letting us join. We've been proud to be part of it. You guys have been a great team to work with. All the different contractors have worked well together, and we look forward to doing this again. And thank you.
So let's move to the bar space. Okay, well, this is our bar space. And it was by the team, the ASID team, the California Central Nevada chapter, designed by Stephen Leon, right here. And the installers for this space was Lambert Tile and Stone. And this was truly a collaboration with this space. So I'm going to let these gentlemen talk about that, and I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you very much, Elena. I'd like to first say that this is an honor to be a part of this event. And can you hear me now? Okay, thank you. This has been an honor to be part of this, and we couldn't have done this without the help of a lot of people. Our sponsors, Ben Zell with European Tile Masters, ETM, really came with the right equipment, and to handle these panels, can't really do what we did here without the panels and without the assistance of Ben at ETM. So a big thanks to Ben and DeWalt, and our crew, Stone Peak, has some amazing products, and we're honored to showcase them in a way to show people what can be done with them. Stephen did an excellent job, and it's quite the collaboration between a lot of different people. Tech and Pearl. All the different parts and pieces of the puzzle to make something happen like this, to show it off. And our crew did an outstanding job. Absolute honor to work side by side with these guys. And I'd like to bring up Zach and Enrique. Huge part of accomplishing this, and just want to say thank you. And thanks to John Cox as well.
Hi, everybody. Loud enough? Oh, okay. First, I want to say that ASID does not stand for ACID. It stands for American Society of Interior Designers. I had to get that in. Anyway, someone earlier paid me a great compliment. They said that this installation reminded them of the Ice Bar, the Nugget Hotel, and I wasn't thinking of the Ice Bar, the Nugget Hotel, but I live in Sin City. I love it here, and I was inspired because a bar is synonymous with Las Vegas. I think you'd agree with me. So I filled it with some interesting furniture, as you can see. This is courtesy of the H Studio. I think the designer's name is Haziz. It's Israeli, and that's located at the World Market downtown. So, and also I didn't really drink this during the show, because with these guys I didn't have to. They were really, really tremendous. And I learned a lot about tile at the same time, and that was very interesting. You know, to work with these giant slabs is very commendable, and very difficult. So they did a great job. I think that's about it.
Thank you, gentlemen. So let's move on to our sustainable, accessible bath. Please be careful, there's a cord right there. Hi. Where's Savon?
Do you want Daniel speak first and then I'll talk last?
Yeah. Where's Savon? Savon? So this is the Sustainable Accessible Bath. The team was the U.S. Green Building Council, designed by Daniel Ward in collaboration with Savon Gatsby. And this was installed by Artcraft, Granite Marble and Tile Company. So I'm going to go ahead and let them talk a little bit about the design process and the installation process.
Okay, I'll start. So with this bathroom, what we're trying to do is come up with a space that was, hit anybody from age 7 to 77, barrier-free, really free-flowing, had some organic qualities to it, and just was a really comfy place without being overly sterile. So when I said that initially, it started us moving in a direction. We designed a custom basin that Artcraft executed amazingly. Actually, Artcraft just blew me away with the level of craftsmanship and talent that they had here on site. The whole thing came together using tiles from Italy, some of the finest, and for that stuff, I'm going to actually hand the mic over to Savon, and she can explain how tough it was to actually source all the materials that we needed to make this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. So a lot of these tiles, we wanted to make sure that they had sustainable qualities, because the design of the bathroom is universal, but the materials need to be sustainable for those two really go hand in hand. So we have these Slim Tech tiles from Leia. The blue band around is really 3.5 millimeter, 1 meter by 3 meter tiles that we got shipped here from Italy, and they're designer tiles. Then the Fiorenese, the brown mosaics, contain 40% recycled content. The floor was donated completely by Imola Ceramica, and all of their tiles are produced, all of their lines, not just this one, is produced through a sustainable process where they recycle all of the water and they reuse a lot of the production waste, and they really try and make their process completely green. And I also have to thank Sitges. When you come up here, you can see in the wash basin we have their beautiful Neo Colibri glass tiles in there. And also Mapei donated all of the grouting and setting materials. We have some Litokol for the glass tiles, and also Dervit and Hans Grohe fixtures for the bathroom, which also have sustainable qualities like low flow water and electric things. So there are buttons. The toilet's electric, so that helps to make it accessible for everyone. And I'd like to.
Well, this is the third time we've done Ceramics of Italy, and we've got a tremendous amount of synergy when it comes to Ceramics Tiles of Italy. Their products are beautiful. We just help them to make them look a little bit more beautiful. But I want to thank DeWalt, great saws, ETM. Without ETM, we could not have put these thin panel boards up right here, because the latest and greatest of tools. Pearl, Tuscan leveling system, Schluter, finished the edges with Schluter to give it a clean look. I want to thank Ceramics of Italy. USG, of course. I mean, we got to play with a lot of USG products. It was pretty good. And Mapei. Not only were the products donated by Mapei, but the setting materials themselves have LEED points going towards LEED. They use recycled content. It's lightweight, easier to ship. It was a complex installation dealing with lots of thicknesses. We also, all the people, I've got Jose Hernandez, he's my superintendent, and Christian Lopez is back there. You guys come on up here. Oh, and don't let me forget the noble linear drain in the back of the shower to give it the effect back there. But while this was going on, all the people who installed this booth are CTF certified. So this is all done by quality, certified labor. And I just want you guys to know how important that is. That's something that we strive for in our industry. But these guys, all I did was just get here and watch these guys do an amazing job. You can see behind you what an amazing job they did. And I want to take time out to thank Superior and Lambert and Heritage. We all work together. Even though you guys, this is not a competition. This is to see how great this thing is. Superior helped me a ton. Dan Lambert came over and said, you need to do this. Martin Brooks with Heritage said, hey, if you need us to jump in, we'll help you jump in. But it's a group effort, great synergy, and this is a reason why we do this, and thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Sivan. And I think that's one of the things that we strive to accomplish in the Installation Design Showcase is to showcase the synergy of great design with great installation. And I think that we've accomplished this here with all of these spaces. So as we move to our final one, the indoor courtyard, this one was by team UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, designed by Jonathan Anderson, installed by Heritage Marble and Tile. So I'm going to let Martin Brooks from Heritage Marble and Tile and Jonathan Anderson talk a little bit about their space. I'll hand it over to you, Jen.
Thanks, Elena, and I think we all owe a great appreciation for Elena and everything that she has done. It's been really important to all of us as a team. So my design is greatly inspired by mid-century modern and the clean lines that have been from decades of transition. Can you still hear? Sorry. So with that idea, we brought the outdoors inside, and working with Crossville Tile, it was a match made in heaven. Using their Get Plank program on the back wall and the herringbone, all the tiles came to the job site pre-cut, saving a lot of time for our installers, which was Martin Brooks and Heritage Marble and Tile, and the rest of his team has been fantastic to work with the entire time. USG provided the substrate for us. Some of the other features are the moss grout lines, the natural looking wood faux tiles that are amazing, of continuing that idea of bringing the outdoors inside. Let's see, Mapei providing all the setting materials and the grout that really made that herringbone pop and translate some of the mid-century modern inspired design. I'll turn it over to Martin Brooks.
Thank you, Jonathan. It's been a pleasure actually working with Jonathan. He's been active throughout the whole process. We arrived here late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, and Jonathan was right here on Sunday, and he's been totally active throughout this installation. So I thank Jonathan for actually being a participant in this. Thank you, Jonathan. And then also I'd like to bring my guys up, starting with Gabriel and Leo and Doro and Santiago. We got here on Sunday morning, and they looked at me and they said, no way, that's not going to get done. And we knuckled down, we got stuck into it. And of course, you can see the end result, which we're all feeling very satisfied with. I think it's fantastic to stand back and get the compliments and look at the installation and say, wow, we did that. So it's my first one, so it's very gratifying experience for me to be able to do this. And like the other guys, my guys too are CTF trained installers, and we really are proud of that association. And of course, we have to thank DeWalt for the saw, and we have to thank Benjamin at European Tool Masters, Tile Masters, for supplying us with the slide cutters and the spacers. We appreciate that. And I'd also like to, the friendships that we've made with Superior and Dan Lambert and James Wolfall. It's like a team effort. We were here at 10 o'clock at night, and guys working hard, and this place is quite eerie at night. And having guys working and just, you know, getting the job done is quite remarkable. And like I say, we'll take this with us, and it's been a very gratifying experience, and we thank the show. We thank Elena. Elena's been running around making this happen. It's really been a team effort, and I'd just like to thank Coverings for bringing this together and actually inviting us to do this install. Thank you.
So before we end the program, there's a few more people that I'd like to thank. Tom, I'm going to get his last name wrong. Tom from Freeman. Without Tom, he was the one who led the building of the structures, all the special builds. Freeman and their team, they do a fantastic job, and we couldn't do this without them.
Guys, come on up here, please.
Tom Furbishay. And then we also have a special party that's worked with us for several years. I think he's done 3 installations, and he couldn't stay away from the process. So now he just helps us out, helps the newcomers, and just shows us, shows everybody, keeps everybody in line. And that's John Cox. John. So we have some champagne circulating around for a toast. I don't know if everybody has something in their hand. I once again, before we do that toast, I once again want to thank all of our sponsors, all of the designers, all the different associations and organizations involved, the American Society of Interior Design, American Institute of Architects, U.S. Green Building Council, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, all of our installers, all the manufacturers, again, Crossville, Ceramics of Italy, Stone Peak, and Florum. They've really, really stepped up during this whole process to get everybody the tiles they needed when they needed them, and we really appreciate that because obviously these can't come together if that doesn't happen. And then all of the other sponsors, Mapei, Laticrete, Tech, I know I'm going to forget some, so I really apologize. The tool sponsors, DeWalt, European Tile Masters, Pearl, and USG for the backer board, Noble. Noble for the drain in the sustainable accessible bath. And Schluter for all the trim. Schluter gave us all the trim for all the spaces. I think I got everybody. But there's a lot of people that are involved in this process, and I want to thank them all. We have 4 beautiful spaces. The designers and the installers are here to talk about their spaces. If you have any questions, please, we encourage you to come and talk to them. If everybody can raise their glasses, if you have one, and toast to a wonderful installation for 2014. Hear, hear.